So what if you're starting from scratch? How many people in here have none of these things? A few of you? All right. I get that all the time. They're like, I'm going to do it. I'm almost there. I'm thinking about something. I haven't done it yet. I'm writing a book. I've been writing a book for 20 years. I haven't quite finished it yet. So this is going to be 5 strategies to fast track that very first product. Okay? Get ready for this. This is pretty cool. Number 1, 20 questions. How many people here in your industry could answer 20 questions about your business? If you asked your customers, what are the 20 questions? Ask your customers, what is a question that you would really like answered in this industry? Right? And if they sent you that question, would you be able to answer it? Because if you could, all you have to do is this. Ask the question, collect the answers, and answer them by writing out or making a video that answers the questions. Here's what you're doing. You are answering their questions. You're answering the most important 20 questions they can possibly ask you. Who is not going to pay for that product? So you can answer it by sitting down in front of your computer, in front of the camera, and just saying, hey, a lot of people ask me this. And that's your first chapter of your digital product. You can write it out if you want. You should obviously do all the different leveraging, but that's how easy it can be, 20 questions. And I say 20, it doesn't even have to be 20. It can be 10. A lot of people make smaller books now for ebooks. You don't want to make a big, giant book? Well, do 10 questions. Okay? 20 questions. Number 2, blog booker. How many people here have a blog? Almost everybody has a blog. You've probably been writing it for a long, long time. A lot of people say, you know, I've been writing my blog and I got a lot of good stuff in there, and a lot of the stuff was from years ago, but it's still really great content. Someday I should take that stuff and turn it into a book. Blog booker. Here's how that works. If your blog is on WordPress, you can export your entire blog in WordPress. You click export, and it gives you a big, giant file, including every comment anybody's ever made, so if you want to use those too. Okay? It's going to give you all of that stuff, and then you upload it for free to Blogbooker, and they go chugga, 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 boink, and now you have an ebook, an editable document that you can turn your blog into an actual product. It's like all the chapters are done. You don't have to rewrite it. You don't have to copy and paste anything. It's done. You might want to cut out some of the comments that are from the goofy people on the internet, but other than that, you're pretty golden. So Blogbooker, another free resource. So number 3, this is fast tracking. Membership product. Wow, membership product, that doesn't sound fast. Here's how fast that can be. A membership product, by definition, is somebody that's a product that somebody's a member of. So they're going to send you money every month for access to information, right? So if you are indeed an expert in your industry, all you need to do is create a product where every week or month, or however you want to scale it, you give them information. And that can be as easy as having a web conference, a Google Hangout type experience where you go on camera and you can make a video out of it or make it live and just say, okay, here's what I learned this week. I found out that this is going on here, and here's some actionable tips you guys might want to do. They're paying to sit down with an expert, and they'll pay you every month to have access to you. So if nothing else, as simple as it gets is sign up for my membership product, and every week we'll sit down for a half an hour, and I'm going to give you the latest and greatest information in our industry. Bang. That's pretty simple. Okay? Beyond that, you can add in whatever you want. Add in some cool written stuff. Add in some downloadable action files, whatever you want, and build out that membership site from there. But the core value is FaceTime. They want to sit down with you and pick your brain. Okay? Number 4, if you have presentation slides, if you're a keynote speaker, you probably have slides. Okay? You can take those slides and turn them into a digital product. Because what I'm saying right now, I could be recording, and I would stick that recording onto the slideshow. And then I might make a little bit fancier transitions or maybe decorate it a little bit better. But still, essentially, what I'm saying, somebody would pay to sit down and listen to and watch along with it, right? Including, if I had that audio, I would also make a MP3, right? Because some people don't want to watch, they just want to listen. Oh, and I'd probably take it to Rev and have it transcribed and turn it into an ebook. See where I'm going? So presentation slides, great starting point for a digital product. Number 5, host interviews. This is where other people do the work for you. This is fantastic. A lot of people doing this with podcasting and stuff right now. Right? So if you are an expert, people want to talk to you. They want to use it as a platform for themselves. That's great. That's fine, right? We all want to try and move ahead in our business. So if you can go out and talk to other people that are going to help your customers, all you have to do is interview them. You're just the host. That's fine. Every once in a while, you can take over the show and just say, here's some of my ideas and some of my tips. But just by sitting down and interviewing somebody, you can collect those into an audio product or a video product if you want to do a video interview like through Skype, something like that. Okay? Again, very easy, very fast. You can get started tomorrow. Right? Just go to some of the people you already know and say, hey, can I interview you? Yeah, sure. I'm going to send it out to all my customers. Oh, fantastic. Right? And then what's great about that, too, is that if it's a free product, if you're using it to be list building, because some of these things aren't monetized, some of them are, right? So if you're going to do this for list building, guess what happens? Hey, John Assaraf, can I interview you for my thing? And he says, yeah, that'd be great. What's he going to do? He's going to promote it to his people. How many people does he have, right? 10 million? So this is a really great strategy for growing your brand. So now let's talk about, yes, sir.
Can we go back to that for a second? I have
Sure.
a question.
We'll do it this way.
In March, a CSP contacted me from New Zealand and said I'd like to do a radio interview.
Yep.
We did it over Skype.
Yep.
And I guess it was a podcast. She sent it to something out of Chicago that
Mm-hmm.
broadcast to 3,000 people. So is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, exactly. So that podcast. So that's an example of a free one. Now, you might want to take that. So podcasting is a kind of another beast, but it's one that's really, really popular and really successful. That's about brand building. Okay? You still want to get the list building part of it. So what you could do is you could do this podcast type of thing, get enough of them together, and then bundle them together. So like you have 10 podcasts together and create a product out of that. Even if it's free, because you want people to give you their email address as part of the transaction. Okay? But the podcasting itself is brand building. People find out who you are, then they go to your website. So that's a really important element of it as well. Sure. So let's talk a little bit about strategy. There are strategic reasons why you want to do digital products.